Alrighty, guys, so we are going to look at Darren Lawrence. Also is mentioned that he goes by the nickname Goldie Lawrence, so maybe he'll be known as Goldie to the Knowles fans that are out there. Lawrence is 6'2", probably 190 pounds, and he's a great athlete, and he is just an effortless runner with the football. The guy has very high upside. Florida State was able to get this kid from Sanford, which is in the Orlando metropolitan area. They were even able to beat out Florida in the recruiting. The kid is fairly highly recruited, a lot of group of fives, but also you did have Florida that was really there too. He came on this season, put up a lot of statistics. There are areas of his game that I do want him to improve on, because like in and out of cuts, like he doesn't accentuate the cuts as much as I would like. Like I want him to really sell the routes even more. He's just so talented at this point that a lot of times he could just create separation. Like for this route right here, I really want at the top of that route, I want him to put this defender on notice, like, hey, I could always post this right here. I can always go deep post. And that's what I would like him to do. Like, hey, I can go deep post right here. I want him to accentuate that cut. I can go deep post. But listen, he does have hands. He makes a great catch on the football. Very smooth. It was a very good throw. He does have some catches that are unbelievable catches. I will say that. He body catches a lot, which sometimes you want to see catch the ball out in front of him, but he has the capability to make big time plays. And look, he's a big body, and here's like a Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow like connection right here. Okay, so he is 6'2", he's springy, and he can make contested catches all day long. I mean, that's tough to teach there. Some guys just have an ability to make unbelievable contested catches, and some people are just really twitchy, some receivers. So there we get a nice route. There we get a nice route. Broke the ankles a little bit on this one. See you later, Goldie Lawrence. All right, so FSU is just so stacked at wide receiver, but this kid is really going to help out. You want to see him go up there, attack that football. How is he going to do again versus like ACC defenders? Like, I think he is plenty fast. I think he is going to have to develop in the route running tree. I do think his best fit would have even been at a true air raid, but he's going to learn. Really, he's going to learn some tremendous routes from being in a pro-style offense with Kenny Dillingham. Kenny Dillingham's going to get him ready to even be an NFL, maybe an NFL caliber guy if he pans out. Do I think he could be an NFL caliber guy? I think he actually does have ability to maybe play in the NFL. Because he has the size, he can go up and high point the football there. I want to see him high point instead of he does do a good job of relocating that ball, but I do want to see him catch it at the high point. So there are details, of course, that always can be worked on. But this kid, like, look at how he glides. He gets faster as he goes down the field. He has great stamina, and he glides. And this kid's a glider. And this kid is going to make explosive plays in the passing game. So I do like this recruit for Florida State. And there you see him catch the ball inside. But again, like with the slant route, like I want him to wait. I think he's so eager to get into that slant route. I want him to go back. I want him to wait before he cuts, because as a defender, like you could see him going inside. Like a really good defender is going to be able to win. But he's just so much bigger than this kid, and then he makes a good play to finish. But I want to see him also catch the ball out in front of him on the slant as well. So I'm being nitpicky because he's such a talent. I think Goldie Lawrence is a big-time talent. We're going to see how he stacks up to the other commits in this class. There's so many great receivers, obviously, in football. But getting this kid, it can take the top off of a defense. This kid is a real talent. All right. Watch this play. Look at how he undercuts that guy right there, continues to run, and then finishes. there's some unbelievable plays that are even later in this highlight tape as we keep going along. So we'll just keep the film rolling. But it's a big year for for Mike Norvell, for Alex Atkins. Kenny Dillingham is no longer in the fold there. And it pretty much, last year they finished the season fairly well, but you got to get to like 7 or 8 wins if you are Mike Norvell at Florida State. You got to try to get to at least 7-5 this year in an ACC that is manageable for you at Florida State. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right. Look, decent route, but I want him to show some urgency because he's that good. I want him to just be that much more perfect, because Goldie Lawrence has a lot of talent. He's a great guy to get to campus. But it seems like maybe because he is so fast, it appears on the tape like at times he's jogging, but he does sit in the zone, right? And then he does make an incredible play and show incredible effort on this play. And then he just literally glides down the sideline. So the route, I think, could be even a little bit better, a little bit more urgency, but the way he catches this ball is tremendous. And then the way he knows how to spin out of it is just incredible instincts from Lawrence. And this is truly a special play in this highlight tape. I think this guy could get to be a 4-star. I think Florida State might have even been early on this guy. I think he's a really good player. Here's the Jamar Chase. This is like one of my favorites. This is a really encouraging sign because what you see right here is you want to just look like you're running all the way down the field, and then you want to show late hands. Like, that's a 40-yard ball. That ball's coming in right on your head 40 yards with some velocity, obviously. And he catches it like it's nothing and still has the body control to make a catch, okay, to make and get his feet down. So this kid is so talented. This kid makes big plays. He produces well. There's not a whole lot of weaknesses in his game. Would I like to see him catch the ball out in front of him more, high point the ball, show more urgency in and out of cuts, sell the cuts better? Yes, absolutely. But he will be coached out of Florida State. But put it this way, Goldie Lawrence, playmakers go to Florida State. This is very exciting for Florida State, and I think Goldie Lawrence could be a heck of a football player at Florida State. What does he do well, okay, Goldie Lawrence? In summary, what does Goldie do so well? He's an explosive runner. He glides. He can fly up the field. He can make contested catches. He has leaping ability, tremendous body control. That's what you want to see from a wide receiver when you're separating between a good and possibly great football player. How much body control does he have? He has great body control, especially when breaking tackles. He can even run it in the red area. You even see that a little bit like Deebo Samuel-like stuff that you see here at Seminole. So he has great body control, elite body control, very good at the toe tap. Route running needs to get better. Not the biggest guy, so against press, that might even be a little troublesome, but he is athletic enough where, again, this is totally valid. This is totally worthy of a scholarship to Florida State, and he could really turn into an elite level producer in the ACC conference. So this player has some ability. He definitely has a lot of upside, and that's Goldie Lawrence. Thank you guys for watching.